Well, ahoy-hoy, and welcome back to the channel. My name is George, and today I've got a big one for you. If you've been a long-term sort of watcher of some of my content, you might remember quite a few months back, God, it must be nearly a year now, I did a video about someone called Alpha M Dot, and he was on YouTube. Bad content, well, not content really for me, but, you know, okay, it did well, especially view-wise. Obviously, with the rise of TikTok does it, but makes it worse. Like everything, it really does. So this person is called High Value Essentials, and he basically does that. Oh my god, this is what you should be as a man for a woman to find a new woman. And I looked at a few of them and I just went, yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect content. So if you're new, feel free to hit subscribe down below. It really does help me out. Without further ado, let's have a look.
3 traits that high value men are looking for in a woman. Number 1 is
Right, straight away, what is a high value man? Is it the new alpha male cells? I've never heard of that before. I don't know if it's a rich or is it just some sort of alpha male, you know, could be a big strong boy tone to it. Right, I'm sure we'll find out soonish.
going to be a feminine woman. As a man that is in his masculine frame, we want a woman that is in her feminine frame. We as men want to be able to lead the household, and we want our woman to follow. Number 2 is going to be a
Right, before he goes on to number 2, what? Like, seriously, what? The thing I don't think any of these channels really incorporate is that it's down to personal stance. Obviously, clearly, this guy straight away, and the way he just talks, it seems like he's American, probably American football, probably was told he's really good, peaked in high school, and now really only thing he could do is motivational quotes from when he was trying to pull teens back in his day. Probably still does, bear in mind he looks about 30. But it's just like, everything is so, like, it's not, like, opposites. Everything can be different. You have a scale. It depends what you enjoy and who you really go for. Okay, maybe this video just isn't even made for me in the slightest, but you know, we'll go through.
submissive woman. As a dominant
I'm trying so hard to not make the joke, so I shall not. At least while recording this.
masculine man, we want our woman to be in her feminine and to be submissive to us. The last thing we need or want is a woman that is in her masculine and is trying to out-dominate us as men. This is extremely unattractive to men, especially high-value men. Last but not
Oh, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. What? What, dude? I don't like the way he says it. It's like, this, women aren't attractive to men unless they're submissive. Like, that's so weird to say. Don't you ever link back and just go like, maybe that was wrong of me to say. Come on, we've all done it. It's okay. It's okay. But God, it's bad. It just screams, I peaked in high school and I can't do any better. Come on, was that? Is that? Yeah, that's a Juventus Ronaldo shirt in the background as well. Like, come on, bro. No, I'm not liking this one. We've got 2 more videos to watch after this, so I apologize.
least, number 3 is going to be a loyal woman. As a high-value man, we must be able
No, I really want my... If I'm going out with someone, I really want them to cheat on me. You know, it just really does rile me up. Okay, Captain Obvious. Thanks, dude.
to trust in our partner, in our woman. We must have a loyal woman. If we find out that our woman is doing some suspect shit behind the scenes, is not respecting us, then she will be out of the picture, no questions asked. We do not tolerate blatant disrespect. Men, take note.
And that also feels like his outro is that men take note. But what? Dude, that sounds threatening. If anything, that genuinely just sounds like a threat to someone. Like, Obviously, yeah, of course, you want someone loyal to you, but you don't have to sound like you're going to go and be an absolute mass murderer or something. Fucking hell. Right, so the second video is 3 women most likely to cheat. I am not looking forward to this one in the slightest. Let's see how many times he's going to be a dickhead.
To cheat. Number 1 is going to be the woman who posts provocative content on social media, looking for validation and attention from different men.
Right, are you insecure or something, dude? That's what I'm reading here. Right, if she posts pictures, as you like to say, provocative, that's her business. You know, it is not hard. If you're that, what's the word? Much. If you're that scared, if you're that's the best way. If you're that worried, you would have the balls to speak to your partner and go like, "Look, I'm not really happy with this," and you could have a discussion and then you work out something works out for both of you. But giving advice like this, Jesus, look, let people live their lives as you like to do it. But come on, bro, don't just. That seems like a low blow.
Now, women that post content of this nature are more likely to cheat than women who do not post content of this nature. Number 2 is going to be the woman who has a lot of party/slutty friends. Now, this woman may not want to cheat, but her simply being associated and hanging around different promiscuous women.
You go to parties too many times, you're a cheater. No, it's not. It's called having fun. And then blaming friends like, oh, bloody hell, grow up, dude. You can't just blame it on everything else. But, like, don't you then make. Right, someone watches this who doesn't really know anything. They're going to look at this and go, like, oh, yeah, but our friends. Oh, right, okay, whatever our friends do, that's their business. It's don't get into relationships if you can't trust. That's just the simple factor of it.
Will give her many more opportunities to cheat if she wanted to. Now, last but not least, number 3 is going to be the woman who has cheated in previous relationships. Now, she may tell you, I've changed, I'm no longer that individual anymore, I've learned from my mistakes, I'm much more mature now. But like I always say, once a cheater, always a cheater. Men, take note.
That third one is the only one you have to go off your own intuition. That seems just a mixed bag of shit, really. Because it depends what you like. It depends whether you have that trust. That's clearly up to you. That's nothing an online influencer really needs to say to you. Let's be perfectly honest. Sorry, near the end now. The final video. 5 low-key red flags in a woman. I am not looking forward to this one.
Number 1 is going to be the woman who has a lot of close guy friends. These are beta orbiters. They are men that are interested in this woman, right? And the second that things are no longer going well in your relationship with this woman, they will try to make a move. She will also use them, the beta orbiters, for emotional support. They are emotional tampons. Number 2 is going.
Right. Oh, God almighty. Oh, no. Again, it depends. But most of the time, you pretty much just saying there, men and women can't be friends. That's really the read I'm getting on this. Because if they've got friends, cool. And they just have to be guys. Just because you see everything as a fucking sexual object doesn't mean they do. Like, come on. Come on, right. You might, from my experience of that, there might be a few who would. But you would just have knowledge and know you would trust your partner that they wouldn't be like that. Because if they've clearly just in the friend zone, they're in the friend zone for life. Let's be honest, we all know people and we've all been really lost there. But okay, alright, let's see the second.
To be the woman who has no friends, right? There's a reason for this. People just don't want to associate with this woman. They don't like her. She has a lot of negative energy, negative vibes, negative aura, right? Number 3 is going to be the woman.
Right, I'll put the straight on that one. But no friends, are you really saying, oh yeah, they're lonely, so you can't. Fuck me, give me a break. dude, you don't need to worry about that. If they've not got friends, that's okay. We're in we're in a fucking digital age where not many people have many IRL friends. Like, dude, grow up, grow up. People have friends in different ways or forms. Just because they might not be in the same town, city, they can have friends around the place because that's what the internet helps with. But bear in mind, this dude is probably 35. He probably hasn't really realised that and is still go, man, woman, oh, can't be friends, only fuck. Really? Alright, let's just see the next.
Who never reads or hasn't read a book in over a year, right? Doesn't matter who you are, man or woman. You should always be focused on your personal development, trying to educate yourself and become the best version of yourself. Number 4 is going to be the woman who only.
This makes no sense about the reading. Like, it depends what you class as reading. I read Twitter daily. Does that mean I read? Or I mean, I've not read like a proper book in genuinely probably a year. Over that. I don't know, genuinely about 2-3 years. Like, come on, like, there's not many times you read now, unless you're reading your feed, or you're writing something and you read it. Like, come on, just get out of your high horse and go back to dating in the 1800s, you knobhead. Guess 4, the woman who only cares about herself. Right, this one might have a bit of substance depending how he phrases this. Do I have hope? No.
Cares about herself. She's not trying to get to know you, isn't asking you questions, right? She's very narcissistic, only wants to tell you about her life and what she is up to. Number 5, who only cares.
Right, I accidentally misclicked there. But, okay, yeah, I'll give that fact because it makes sense. You know, like, if they're not, if when you meet someone you have chats with, yeah, of course you want to ask questions both sides. That also goes for guys, because the most famous one is a guy who just talks about himself the whole time. Like, it's not hard, it's just, I thought it was common knowledge. You don't talk about yourself all the time, you ask questions about each other. That's how you get to know each other, isn't it? Right, okay, number 5.
Number 5 is going to be the woman who has a messy apartment/room. If her room and apartment are very messy, then it probably means that other areas of her life are also very messy. Men, take note.
Men, don't take note because you'd just be hitting your head across the wall. Right, the messy apartment, I guess it's down to personal belief. You can see from the side, there's not the cleanest in the world. It's like, come on, you can have a bit of mess. Everything's okay in a mess. The way I was always told is your room represents your state of mind. So you're a bit messy, clean, 50-50. But like that one is just like, everyone is going to have at least a fairly clean, livable apartment. If they're not cleaning, then that's on you, bro. But it just seems weird you judge someone based on their apartment. You don't know what's gone through their lives. But I don't know, maybe I'm reading a bit too deep into that. But yeah, this is why you never take relationship advice from influencers, especially on TikTok. But if you have enjoyed, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. It really does help me out. I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye!